I said I wasn't going to do this anymore, but then some Tauruses who've been watching me for a while sent me an email. So I decided to do this for them and let's get it going, okay? So this is the Taurus love life for August. 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 Let's see. All right. These fell out. We don't need these. Taurus love life for August. Taurus love life for August. All right. So the very first card is the Seven of Pentacles, and it's usually a good card because it indicates nurturing, perseverance, and cultivation, which are crucial to making a long-term relationship work and thrive. So if you and your partner have been putting a lot of effort into your relationship, you should be starting to reap the benefits or will very soon. It can also signify a couple working toward a financial goal together, such as buying a house or paying for their wedding. If so, you shall achieve your goal shortly. It could also indicate pregnancy, like a gestation, right? If you're single, if you are single, the Seven of Pentacles can indicate that you may be reflecting on past relationships and getting a better sense of what you really want in a future relationship. Now is a great time to do this because the Seven of Pentacles indicate that you're capable of manifesting what you want. It also tells you to be patient because what you want will come into your life. Just keep doing what you're doing because good things will come to those who wait. Okay. Okay. The second card we have here is the Hanged Man, and this represents how you feel. If you're single, the Hanged Man in the reverse position can indicate that you or the men that you're choosing. Somebody has been repeating the same, like maybe negative patterns over and over without learning from their mistakes. Now, if it was right side up, I would say, and they're learning from their mistakes. This could be the men that you're choosing. This could be the men that you're with. Like they just are negative and they just stay in these patterns of negativity over and over again without learning from their mistakes. Okay. Somebody could be rushing from bad relationships to the next and never maybe taking responsibility for the role he plays in choosing these relationships. Okay. Or this could be you. Somebody needs to slow down and figure out why this pattern keeps continuing and what you need to do to resolve within yourself to change it. If this is you, this could be people that you're choosing. If you're in a relationship, the Hangman reverse can indicate that your relationship may not be working, but you or your partner may be holding on to it for fear of being alone or starting over. It can also indicate that the relationship could be salvageable, but he or you or her or him, somebody's not currently prepared to confront the issues that they are experiencing. Okay. So again, the Hangman reverse is coming in as your position, but it could be vice versa. And it indicates that somebody is repeating the same negative relationship patterns over and over without learning from their mistakes. Somebody could be rushing from bad relationships, from one bad relationship to the next bad relationship, never taking responsibility for the role that they play in choosing these relationships. So this card is basically saying, figure out, this card is basically saying, let me turn this phone off. This card is basically saying, try to figure out the role you play in these relationships and try to slow down and figure out or maybe this is your man. This could sometimes it picks up on your kids, sometimes it picks up on your friends, your sisters. It may not be your reading, but somebody needs to try and slow down and figure out why this pattern keeps continuing and what they need to do to resolve within themselves to change it. Okay. All right. So again, if you're in a relationship, the hangman reverse can indicate that your relationship may not be working, but you and your partner may be holding on to it for fear of being alone or starting over. It can also indicate that the relationship, again, could be salvageable, but somebody is not prepared to confront the issues that they are experiencing. Okay. The obstacle in the relationship is the Ten of Pentacles reverse, and it can indicate instability, insecurity, or divorce. Your relationship may be based on rocky foundations, or you may be neglecting your relationship for materialistic pursuits. Okay. Or you may be questioning whether your relationship will be stable in the long term, right? You might be having domestic disputes or disharmony, and it can indicate that you and your partner may be having arguments over money, or you might be finding that financial burdens are putting a strain on your relationship, right? But this also is a card because this is like conventional relationships. This is tradition, conventional. When it's reversed, this could signify a non traditional approach to family values or relationships. Like there's something unconventional about this relationship. The Ten of Pentacles reverse can also represent marrying for money rather than love. Now, if you are single, the Ten of Pentacles reverse can indicate that you're not looking for a long-term relationship, or the person that you care about is not looking for a long-term relationship, or you may not be ready for a committed relationship, or they may not be ready for a committed relationship. Somebody just wants to have fun. It's a casual relationship, but it looks like it's been going on for a long time. You've been seeing somebody for a long time, but it looks like it's casual, and it's not. Yeah, and it could be for a long time that is casual, or maybe not, right? But the somebody is seeing someone who just wants to have fun. They want something casual, or this could be a non-traditional or unconventional relationship could be on the horizon. Now, what's crowning this love reading is the Page of Cups reversed. You guys could have children with each other, or there could be a child involved, or there could be childhood issues like sexual abuse, broken dreams, canceled engagements and proposals, bad news, obsession, envy, jealousy, vindictiveness, emotional vulnerability, immaturity, wounds, promiscuity, seduction, ignoring your inner voice or inner child, being obsessed with image, attention seeking, childish, or, there could be children involved, or somebody's feelings. Well, somebody is disappointed in this connection. There's been canceled engagements or canceled plans. There's heartbreak or breakups, right? Somebody is overly sensitive or high maintenance or so childish. Somebody is just childish, or somebody's a drama queen or a drama king type behavior. This could be causing friction in your relationship, right? If this is the case, you need to prioritize and take a more mature approach to your relationships if you want it to work, right? But the Page of Cups reverse could simply be an indication of losing your virginity, but I doubt it because most of you who watch are between 33 and 44, or becoming sexually active, right? It's not a great card if you're single because it could also represent unrequited love. Like maybe somebody wants you really bad and you just don't feel the same way, right? Or that could be vice versa. Just be careful to not fall into a pattern of childish revenge plots, envy, jealousy, or vindictiveness, because it can be an indication that you may be engaging in promiscuous behavior, which is not bringing you the love that you want to. Like you are putting in a lot of effort with these people that you meet, but they're not working because some of these people that you're dealing with are not seeking anything long term at this time, and so some of you might be engaging in promiscuous behavior, which is not bringing you the love that you want, but that's not all of you, right? It's all well and good to enjoy a bit of flirting, but be mindful of what type of relationship you want and stay true to yourself. You could possibly be seduced by a heartbreaker too, because the page of cups is messages, though. It's all just messages, people talking. Now your future is the page of pentacles, which is good news in earthly matters, Taurus, right? Hi, goody. Hi, Jakayla. You have a you have a Taurus stellium, really? Okay. In the near future, I see the Page of Pentacles for you, and that's good news in earthly matters, solid beginnings. You're going to be setting goals, developing a plan, laying foundations, taking advantage of opportunities. I see you being consistent. You're going to be jumping into something. I see excellent prospects for you. I see you excelling or seeking education, training. I see you being very ambitious, deciding what you want and going for it. I see you being a very grounded young person. Or you're going to be dealing with a grounded young person, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, right? I see somebody or you being loyal, faithful, dependable, healthy. I see tarot. Some of you could be tarot readers, right? But I don't know. You guys, we're getting these mixed cards. They're saying mixed things because at first they're saying somebody wants to have fun, somebody's not taking the relationship seriously. And then they're saying that somebody might be dealing with this other person just out of fear of being alone, not out of really sincere interest. But now it's saying, like, if you're in a relationship, the Page of Pentacles can indicate that there's a great loyalty and faithfulness between you and your partner. However, it can indicate that some of the passion or spark may have gone out of the relationship. But it's not an indication of a serious issue in the relationship. It simply tells you to inject some fun back into things. Now, if you're single, the Page of Pentacles tell you that there are plenty of opportunities for love. You just have to grab them with both hands. If you are interested in a particular person, this card tells you not to sit on the fence about it. If you want them, you need to jump in with both feet and take your chances. Nothing ventured is nothing gained. All right. Okay. So the bottom of the relationship is the King of Coins. Okay. So this is your coins are going to be looking real good, Taurus. Like the King of Coins represents stability. It represents, let's see. The King of Pentacles represents being self-assured, confident, at ease, especially when it comes to financial matters for you. Money is going to be flowing in easily for you in August. And you should know that your self-reliance is what's guiding your finances to be flowing so well for you. It looks like your highest ambitions and inspirations will be successful, and you should take time to enjoy the life that you've created as your abundance grows. The King of Pentacles could also represent a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It could represent that you're in a long-term relationship with someone, or this is somebody that is casual, but you have dealt with them for a long time. Like, I feel a long time around some of you, or this could be somebody that you could develop something long term with, but it just doesn't look serious. What looks serious are your finances and your financial stability. That's what looks serious to me. Now you're coming in as the 10 of Cups reverse. So there's a rocky relationship and one partner is not wanting commitment, marriage, or children. But it could also represent like a breakup, a separation, or divorce in some case, right? The Ten of Cups reverse also indicates maybe a non-traditional relationship. Like you guys could be in a poly situation, or you could just simply be dating. Um, if you are in a relationship and struggling to conceive, there might be some issues with fertility. If you're single, the Ten of Cups reverse signifies that you might be holding on to some negative pattern of belief in relationship to love and family, or that are preventing you from finding a happy and healthy relationship. Like if you grew up in a dysfunctional family environment, you may need to reflect on how this has affected your relationships as an adult and change any negative patterns so you can find a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Okay. Now, what you hope and fear is the Five of Pentacles here. If you're in a relationship, it can indicate that you're struggling with feeling abandoned, ignored, or unloved within a relationship. You might, or you may be doing this to someone else. You may be rejected or left out in the cold by your partner, and it is an extreme negative. In its extreme negative, it can signify breakups, separation or divorce, financial hardships, or your person right now could be experiencing financial hardships, and that's why they're not really ready to come forward to give their all into a connection because they're trying to get themselves together financially. But it could also represent scandal, illegitimate children, or being in a relationship that's considered improper or disgraceful by those around you. Or you could just be struggling, you or your partner could be struggling with financial issues or health problems, and this could be causing a strain on your relationship, right? But if you love each other, you have to make a decision to pull together instead of apart. Now if you're single, this could be an indication that you're feeling rejected or have been given a cold shoulder by someone you're interested in, or you're afraid that that might happen. You might be feeling lonely, isolated, or like an outcast. It can also simply represent being a single parent and the struggles that that can bring. How many of you are single parents? So, outside in is the Ten of Swords reverse. Now, this can indicate a relationship coming back from a brink of failure or collapsing completely and being beyond repair. It's like you're coming back from that. If you're in an abusive relationship, though, the Ten of Swords reverse can suggest that you will escape the relationship. Be aware that this card can indicate an extreme escalation in the abuse. You need to get into a safe environment because this is a serious card. Some of you, and this may not be talking to you right now, but some of you are in a situation where there's domestic violence. Yes, yes. What? Hold on. Yes. Okay, take it out. Mm. So what happened was I was eating. mm, I was making breakfast. We used, look who came in. hmm Mm, I'm starving. How many of you guys know what grits are? This is a bad card. And if you are suffering from abuse, you really need to get your kids and you in a safe environment. Okay. Sugar, Tequila. Sugar. Mhm. Hmm. Mm. I have some weed too. I'm starving. This is a munchie. Thank you. How many of you guys know what grits are besides Tequila? Mm. Sorry, family. I'm starving. Mm. Um, the Ten of Swords reverse can indicate that you're starting to recover from a nasty breakup. Um, and overcoming the despair that the breakup caused. It implies that you learn a great deal from the hardship and have learned to rise above the anger, hate, or bitterness. But it could also mean that you're relapsing into total despair after a breakup, or unwilling or unable to accept the outcome. Okay. Now, your final card is the Nine of Cups reverse. And it indicates that the relationship is not in a good place, or that one or both of you is feeling let down or disappointed with it. Now, to the outside world, it may look like everything is fine, but on the inside, there may be unhappiness and a lack of fulfillment. Like, you may have settled for someone who looks great on paper, but you don't truly love them and are now regretting it. Also, it can point to really deep seated issues. The Nine of Cups reverse can simply represent the feeling of stagnation within a relationship that sometimes comes after the initial excitement has worn off or the honeymoon period has ended. If you're single, the Nine of Cups reverse can be a sign that you're not in the right emotional mental state, or lack the maturity to make a relationship work at the moment, right? If you find you've been attracting the wrong type of person, you might need to work on building your self esteem and confidence, and finding your own inner contentment before you bring anyone else into the equation. Nobody else, no matter how amazing they are, can make you happy if you've not found true contentment within yourself, which means you pay attention to your wants and then you get those wants met. That's what it means to bring contentment to yourself. It could also indicate emotionally unhealthy sexual behavior or sex without love. It could also indicate that you've gone to other extremes and that your arrogance or conceitedness could be putting off potential partners. Mhm. Mhm. That's what I see. Good morning, Brittany. Thank you, Blessed. Brits. Hmm. Taurus. My girlfriend throws away my food no matter how many times. I think the only thing she'll understand is a beatdown because I ask her and ask her and ask her, stop throwing away my food. Like last night, I fried some chicken wings. I didn't eat them last night. And I don't like cold chicken that's been refrigerated. So I went to the microwave to get them to eat them today, and she threw them away. After I tell her over and over again. I feel like you're giving yourself to people who are not worthy of you. It looks like for some of you, the reason that you're not unhappy in your relationship has a lot to do with the relationship you have with yourself. But I finished the reading. You're right. You're what, Brittany? Oh, yeah. Yes, Tequila. The wings, girl. Tequila, how old are you? For those of you who came in late, I can do a brief synopsis of your reading. Some of you, it's not you, it's the people you're choosing. And you have a lot to offer, but it's just, it keeps going to the wrong person. Hmm. It's like you have a lot to offer, a lot to invest, but you keep on getting with these bozos. All right. You guys want to know how your partner feels about you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So look at this card. Here you are watering, nurturing. You have a green thumb, growing things. And it's like you're planting good seed in bad ground. And so you're not happy. But what I do see is a good man coming. He's a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or a woman. Somebody is manifesting, but you're coming in, as someone who has become very secure within themselves, comfortable, stable. And now you want to sit back and enjoy the fruits of all your hard work and perseverance. You want somebody who's grounded and mature. And you've gotten to the point now where you're patient and dependable and stable and nurturing. You're even loyal and faithful. And you take great care of your partner, but it's the people that you're choosing. It's these bozos, you know? That's what's causing the issues. She says she don't want that. Okay, well, let's ask for some advice. She says she doesn't want that anymore. The problem is, let me see what the problem is. The problem is that this is the kind of person that attracts you because you want to fix them. Maybe you like a challenge. The Tauruses like challenges. These are the people that you're planting in the wrong people. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And unfortunately, some of you have been repeating the same mistake. You keep choosing these certain kind of people that are not ready for commitment. Uh-oh, is this hard to hear? Is this hard to hear? I see you keep planting you planting your wonderful seeds and into these people who and it's like it's the same pattern for some of you over and over. All right, you just keep feeling sorry for these people. You're not supposed to be in relationships with somebody that you feel sorry for. You can feel sorry for somebody without being in a relationship, but it's like there's the same pattern over and over again of choosing these unstable, unstable, insecure people who bring nothing but rocky foundations to the relationship, neglect the relationship, in some instances for materialistic pursuits. Okay. They bring disputes or disharmony. They're hard to deal with. There's a lot of arguments. There could be arguments over money, right? This it's like you're planting in hard soil. You're planting your seeds. Here we go, with people who don't appreciate your time, efforts, and energy. And they want unconventional, non-traditional relationships. You know, they're not looking for long-term relationships, or they're not ready. Some of you invest your seeds in people who are not trying to give you an invitation to longevity. Uh-oh, that was good interpretation of these cards. That was good. You see what I'm saying? So you're planting your seeds with, and maybe Sunshine can help you by breaking this down. You see these seeds? Look how pretty those seeds are. Well, you're planting them in people who are upside down. Yes, you're welcome. And these people are not trying to have longevity. And so what I'm thinking is, before you start planting your seed, you need to check the soil out, because you have a lot to give with the King of Pentacles. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to offer. Some of you are ripe for marriage. Mm-hmm. Some of you are ready for marriage. You're ripe for it. But it's your picker is off. And your picker is off because you are sexually attracted to what's going to make you feel left out in the cold. It's like, what you are sexually attracted to and what is good for you are not seeing eye to eye right now. You don't need no therapist. I'm your damn therapist. What you are sexually attracted to, what turns you on, and what's good for you are not, you guys are not on the same page. Because when you meet a man that's good for you, they don't, or a woman that's good, they don't turn you on sexually. That's why you have to start consciously dating. Consciously. Like, is this person going to get me the result I want? Or am I going to just keep repeating the same negative patterns of selecting people that don't want to give an offer of emotion with longevity? They want some type of non-traditional, non-committal relationship. And it looks like you're starting to see this recently. How many of you have started recognizing this pattern of selecting immature people? See, you can't select an immature person and then expect to have a mature relationship. Can I get an amen? I said, you can't choose an immature person and then expect to have a mature relationship. But I feel that you have been freeing yourself from toxic situations recently. You have been finding solutions to your obstacles and problems in love. You've been taking control and standing up to mistreatment and abuse. You've been facing fears and truth recently. Who am I talking to? Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jacayla. Thank you, honey. You've been very hopeful lately, and you've been feeling empowered. There's been some healing that's been taking place lately. This is your recent past. You've been experiencing some mental strength, a clear mind. You've been overcoming obstacles. Somebody could have gotten out of prison, right? You have been getting out of a severe depression, right? You are releasing your fears and anxiety regarding relationships and overcoming obstacles. So it can be, this card can be a good omen if you have been experiencing anxiety about the relationship. If you've been in an unhappy or abusive relationship where you felt trapped, this card would suggest that you will escape the relationship, or some of you just got out of something sick, right? Some of you are coming out of a period of time of severe depression or oppression, right? Or somebody has depression and it has a negative effect on your relationship, right? If you're in an abusive relationship, your partner's controlling behavior began to escalate to the extremes. Now, if you're single, the Eight of Swords reverse indicates that you may have let go of any fear or anxiety that had been holding you back from finding love. And you should be feeling empowered and hopeful. Some of you are starting to feel empowered and hopeful. And I feel that your anxiety around, because you're going to start dating. See, the thing about it is you are being unhappy about dating because you want to get married and settle down, but you keep selecting other people who are not on your level with that. They want something else. The key is to find someone that also wants to get married and settle down. In fact, that should be like the first couple of questions. And I met my girlfriend who we're getting married to next month, right? And the very first thing, oh, in my ad, listen, for those of you who are dating online, I made it very clear in my ad that I wanted to get married and I wanted to settle down. So even before you come over here and click like, or you want to do whatever, this chick right here wants to get married and I want to settle down. And so I'm sure a lot of people didn't respond to my ad because they wanted to play or maybe they were already married. But the people that did respond understood that if you're fucking with her, she wants to get married and she wants to settle down. So it looks like there, how many of you want to get married and settle down? Jacayla, are you ready for that? Are you in your 20s? I don't know. You look awfully young. Are you in your 30s or 20s? How many of you are ready to settle down? So if you're ready to settle down, that should be one of the first questions that you ask somebody who you're interested in. What do you want? I remember this man told me, "Hi, Aphrodite Magic Tarot. Hey, haven't seen you in a long, ready to settle down." Okay. You've been ready to settle down. Okay. Ready to settle down. Well, if you're ready to settle down, you might not want to date somebody who's not ready. Can I ask you guys something? Are you asking people from the gate? See, if you're ready to settle down, you need to know from the gate. Like one of the things that I appreciate about this one chick I went out with was she told me, exactly, Jacayla. Yeah, but there are women who are not playing. Right. But for some reason, listen to me. For some reason, you are attracted to the women that are playing. You have to re attract. That's what I had to do. When I got that 11-year relationship with that good man. Hmm. I had to switch what I was attracted to. I had to be conscious of it because I like fuck boys. That's who I sexually am attracted to, even at my age. But I had to train myself to say, now, if you go there 6 months later, where is this going to be? So I had to start forcing myself to start looking at stable men and stable women differently. Now, a stable person turns me on. All right. So one of the things you all have to do is in at the gate, day one, ask this person, tell them where you're coming from so that everybody knows what your signal is. Be upfront with who the fuck you are and what the fuck you want. Be upfront with that shit and let people know. Because if people, a lot of times people come to play with you because they don't know that you want something different. You understand what I'm saying, babies? That's why you got to, like, I told my partner, if you put your hands on me, you will go to jail. I will call the police and I'm not bailing you out. She put her hands on me. I called the police and they said, do you want to press charges? I said, I absolutely do. And I said, and you will rot in that jail. And we haven't had a problem since. Sometimes you have to let a person know where you stand so that they know where to go when they're looking for that. Now, let me ask you this. How many of you are feel like you could be a little bit more upfront about the fact that you're looking for something serious? Why do we hide that? Do you think people hide that? Do you think it's something that we're ashamed of? Does it make you feel desperate? Does it make you look desperate because you want something serious? Why don't people tell people? School me. It seems like you guys are unhappy and it doesn't. And to be honest, and I'll tell you the truth, Kayla, when I tell you the truth, look, it doesn't look like it's you. You really are. I mean, this is so surprising. You really are coming in as a nurturing partner who's ready. I don't ask initially. I typically date older, so I expect them. Well, you know what, Bamba? I'm so glad that you came in here. I'm so glad that you came in here because you are teaching us all. You need to be upfront so you won't waste your time. Well, Brittany, wouldn't you rather be, who's going to reject you? Somebody who wants what you want won't reject you. Well, Jacayla, I'm going to have to admit sometimes the Aries upfront confrontation is a little intimidating. Okay. So, I mean, there is a way, but that's a good point too. There's a way to be upfront and be cool with it, right? Thank you, baby. Jacayla, there's a way to be upfront about wanting something serious and be cool with it. You don't have to be like, yo, look, I want something serious, bitch. Don't be fucking with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. I want something serious. And if you don't, fuck you. Now, you don't got to do all that, baby. Come on now. You say, hey, what are you looking for? Because I'm looking for marriage. And I just want to be upfront with that. That's where I am right now. I want a steady, consistent, long term relationship. And if that's not what you're looking for, wouldn't you rather? Right, right. Wouldn't you rather see, some of you are look, I feel like some of you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time on people who don't have the same love offer as you do. Their offer is upside down. Their offer is not longevity, is casual, and it's what is advantageous for them. So I'm really suggesting here that Taurus, I feel like you guys should start being a little upfront about what you're looking for. And Jacayla, like you can tell a woman from the gate, listen, a lot of women are playing out here. I'm not one of them. You know, I've seen young gay couples. I've seen them. I've seen them have babies with each other because their tuner is set to people that see, some of you like games. You got to be honest with yourself. I loved games. Yeah, I did because they kept me away from myself. They were easier. I just knew how to play games better than I knew how to be in a relationship. I had to practice and practice. And then I realized that it's so much better having somebody that you sleep with, somebody you wake up to, you have somebody there for you. If you go to jail, somebody's going to bail you out. If you get stuck someplace, somebody's going to come pick you up. You have a date for Christmas, New Year's Eve, Halloween, Thanksgiving, your birthday. You're going to be going places. There's somebody that will give you money. It feels good to have somebody there, and everybody deserves that. Do you know there is a scripture that says it's not good for man to be alone? It's not good for you to be single. I mean, it's okay. It's a life, but even the Bible says you need to be with somebody. That's why don't be wasting your time. I would rather have four guys reject me and the fifth one want marriage than to spend 4 to 6 months dealing with these men that don't want marriage and I'm acting like it's okay. What are you doing going on a second date with somebody that doesn't want marriage? I remember it took me about 4 dates to ask this guy about marriage. And he told me, I absolutely am not getting married again. And that was the last day I ever saw of him because basically I wasn't going to be getting what I wanted. It's not okay for somebody to be getting what they want and you not get what you want. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. So yeah, be upfront. Listen, I'm not saying scare them away. There's a way to have the conversation. To say, hey, I'm not trying to scare you away or anything. I just know that at this time in my life, security and stability is very attractive to me. And I'm looking for a secure situation with someone that's special that I can settle down with. Where's your head? What are you looking for right now? Well, I'm just looking to have some fun. This guy told me that once. He said, I'm just looking to have a good time. And I said, well, thank you for being so honest. That's not what I'm looking for. So there was no other dates. Me and this chick, we both knew what we were looking for. She was like, I'm looking for a mate. I said, I am too. So there was date number 3 and 4 and 5 because we both wanted to move in with a partner. We both wanted to settle down. We both wanted to get married. It's a great feeling to date somebody who wants the same things as you do. And Jacayla, I would stop putting it out in the universe that these girls are playing. You know, if you want to get serious about somebody, start looking at a Capricorn woman, look at a Taurus woman, start thinking about dating a Cancer. But if you're dating a Gemini, you just are asking yourself for a plaything, you know. Start putting it out there, write it down someplace. I found a woman that wants to settle down with me and start a family. I found a man that wants to settle down with me and start a family, right? Okay, Taurus, that is the conclusion of your reading. Yeah, exactly, Jacayla. There's nothing wrong with you. A woman who wants the same thing as you want is going to find that attractive. You should know what you want so that you can wean out people that don't want the same thing and only date people that want what you want. And you might feel like, oh God, I'm not going to date anybody Yes, you will find somebody who wants what you want, especially if you start letting people know. And then you'll be known as the person that wants that. And so, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you this sick story. There's this girl in jail who I got in contact with, right? Oh, good. I don't know why I'm not picking up on you and your Virgo, Jakayla. I'm so happy you're happy, honey. I hope it works out for you. I really do. I hope y'all fall madly in love with each other and that the relationship works and that it's long term and that you guys both want the same thing and you go in the same direction. I wish that for you. Um, yeah, so there was this chick in jail. I'm gonna tell you a story time. The reading is over. I'm just talking shit to Tauruses now. So she murdered her wife, and I found that very interesting. But I have a crime station. At that time, I was really working on the crime station, so I had wanted to I will lie and say I wanted to interview her for the crime station, but I really just wanted to talk to her. Let me tell you why. On her Facebook page, she posted over and over again who she was. Like she had postings that said, um, real adulting is having in-house pussy and um, that one special person, in-house pussy from that one special person. She would have lesbian couples that were having babies with each other, and she would glorify stuff like that. She would talk about being loyal, and she would post about family because she showed who she was and what she wanted. And I know I wanted the same thing. It made me interested, and so I found out she was in jail. She hasn't had her trial yet. And so I got in contact with her and became her pen pal because we were both on the same page as far as what we wanted. Now, um, I love that. And like to this day, she still calls. She still calls because she's that kind of woman. She's a Capricorn. Capricorns, they always stay by your side for a long, like Gail and Oprah. Gail's a Capricorn. They never leave your side. So I'm saying that to say, if you let somebody know who you are and what you want, and you're upfront about it, you're sexy. Is it gives you the chance, like it gives you the chance to have a fulfilling life because it'll give you the opportunity to match up with what you really deserve. And you deserve what you want. So I think you guys get the point now, huh? You're welcome. All right. Let me see. Jakayla, I don't know why it's not picking up on you and the Virgo. I'm happy you guys are on the same page though. That's the thing. I didn't even know to ask somebody if we were on the same page or not. I didn't know that would that would save a lot of time. Do um, there were times in my life where I didn't see myself settling down and getting married. Like that wasn't the priority because my priority was getting money and getting houses. And I needed to accomplish that before I settled down and got married. And after I did that, that was when I wanted to settle down and get married. That's why you got to ask somebody, where are you? Where's your head? There's nothing wrong with being in one place and somebody else being in another. I just want to be with somebody who's where I am. So at that time, I just wanted to date people to see, what we can do for right now. Because what I'm really trying to do is buy a house. You know. So yeah, ask a person where their head is so that you know whether or not you're wasting your time or if you guys are on the same page. So, hi, Drea. Thank you, Drea. You did? What was your name? Was it Drea? That was like 15 years ago. How did you know I was the same person? Wow. I forgot I had a job on one of those stations. Oh, my voice. What was the name of that? I had a job with one of them. I wonder, do I still have a job there? I don't know. I used to have a login, medium chat. I don't know if they still were they still, oh no, I don't have a job there anymore. I never came back. Wow. I need some money too. Hmm. I wish I would have kept that job. You think so? Yeah, my Cash App is still the same, Jacayla. It is, my Cash App is Libra Woman 77. Yeah, so you Tauruses that came in late, I was just talking about how earlier my partner keeps throwing away my food, and I don't like that. Hi, Nikki. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, Drea. She throws away my food after I ask her over and over and over not to do it. She still does what she wants to do. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I know she was tripping. You guys have to oh, hi Nikki. How long have you been in the room? Did you just get here or did you hear me talking about selecting people who want the same thing as you want? That's a gift. Sometimes you got to go to therapy to learn how to do that because a therapist will begin to point point that out and say, "Okay, Nikki, oh, you just got here. Okay." The therapist will say, "All right, now you got this man, and he doesn't want to get married. He already told you he doesn't want to get married." I think some people feel like they can change somebody's mind, but a man, I think most of us know relatively quickly if we're with somebody that will take seriously. Okay, Drea, I will. Um, I think most of us know relatively quickly if we're dating somebody who, oh, Jacayla, you sent me your Cash App. Okay, I can do your reading now, Jacayla. Jacayla, let me see. Text me. What did you? Okay, Jacayla, I need your number. Oh, text me your number at 470-835-7099. So, you guys, somebody said to me, I need your help. And I said, do you need a reading? And they said, yeah, something like that. And I told them the prices, and they sent me a picture of their dick. And I said, wow, that looks real small. Somebody else called me at 4 o'clock in the morning. They dialed that 470-835. I turn my phone off now after that. I was like, look at your small penis. Why are you sending out those little pictures to show how handicapped you are? Ooh, Libra's got a mouth. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. You gonna get your feelings hurt. Oh God, I just don't want to go to the police station today. Otherwise, I would really stomp that bitch for throwing my food away. But I'm not a violent person, and I don't want to start that, you know. She just throws my food away. I ask her over and over again, oh, you guys, I get my braces off in 1 week, 2 weeks. He said they're ready to come off, and now I'm going to have to wear retainers for life. Yep. Okay, so I did Taurus, Pisces. I guess I'll start all over with Leos again. Jacayla, text me your number and we can do your reading right now. I don't see your number yet. All right, Taurus, I guess I'll leave you with what the angels want to say to you, okay? Oh, Jacayla, did you? Oh, I got 6 messages. These Google voicemails don't be telling you nothing. I don't know who the hell these people are. Who is this? Oh, Jacayla. Oh, you're off work at 2. Yes, I'm available at 2. So I'm going to give you a number to call at 2, Jacayla. And FaceTime me at this number. I got it. Drea, how you doing? All right, let's see what the angels want to say. My text readings are $20. The phone readings are $35, and the yeah, and text me for any other readings you might be interested in. Oh. All right, Taurus, let's see what the angels say. I know you don't touch anybody's food, Drea. She just won't understand that. She just won't. Should I throw away her liquor? Do you think she would if I go downstairs and throw away her liquor, do you think she would understand not to touch my food? Yes, baby. Don't that look good? That's a virtual reality. I got this picture from realtor.com. It's $1 million house, or I forgot how much the house was. Let me pull this down. Pull this. That's the elevator right there. Let me get up so you can see it. That's the living room. Look at those two chairs. Look at that door. Isn't that door beautiful? Look at that elevator. Where's the elevator at? How can I get to the elevator? Right here, right there. That's the elevator. Yeah, yeah. So isn't that beautiful? You want to see another house? I had another house up there. Let's see. I started off, oh, I started off with this house. This is the house I started off with. And then, if you guys remember, I went to this house. I have a lot. Then I went to this house. I still like this house. This is in a very expensive part of Atlanta. I'm already in this house. Put water in it. What you mean? And then here's another house, virtual background. Then I went to that house, but I didn't like that house. But this house right here, I love. Now, you guys know what? Every house that I have ever put on my vision board, every house that I've ever, oh, you guys, the reading is over. Oh, no, I didn't do the angel reading, huh? Every house I put on my vision board, I've lived in. I haven't owned them, but I've lived in them, right? Because I wasn't manifesting ownership. I was just manifesting living there. Oh, put water in her liquor. Oh, thank you, Nikki. All right, let's see what your angels want to say to you, Taurus. Debt paid off. Ooh, debt paid off, Taurus. It says the old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. Wow. Next card says summer. This is the summer, Taurus. Summer. It says everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Wow. Next card, new home. New home. And it says moving is a step in the right direction for you. Who's moving? Somebody's moving into a new home. All right, 3 more cards to close the reading. I like to put these virtual realities up there because it makes me feel like it's my house. And I have so many stories of pretending that I already lived someplace and was able to live there because of that, you know? All right, Taurus. Time to go. Uh-oh, it says it's time to go. It says the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. I'm a Virgo, but I was scrolling and seen it. I was guided to tell you that and wanted to celebrate you. Uh, Oh, yeah, thank you. Okay, appreciate that. That's good news. Ask, Virgos. I mean, Virgo. She says she was a Virgo. That's why I said that, Taurus. Ask. It says, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. This is what your angels want to say to you, Taurus. This is helping me. Oh, that's helping me because I got to pay my taxes back. I made a lot of money on YouTube and I didn't know anything about putting money aside. I knew it, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how much to put aside. I didn't know about getting, tax advice. If once you, I want you guys to know this, once you make over $40,000, or if you see yourself making over $40,000 in your business, it's time to be an LLC because that self employment tax is fucking me up. As a sole proprietor instead of an LLC, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you're moving in August. Congratulations. All right. Let your past go. Tauruses, some of you guys need to hear this. Let your past go. It says, the burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to see this bird. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it, you don't need it, and now it's gone. And the last card that popped out was go for it. It says, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. Whoa. All right. That is the Taurus reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Contact me if you want a reading, and God bless.